Hey, greetings everyone, it's GleeCon, and I'm here again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks for tuning in. On the last episode, we pretty much finished the Red Cloud Mesa starting portion of Mulgore with our first Horde character on the walkthrough, because we're going to be fully walking through World of Warcraft Classic and beyond with a Horde and an Alliance doing every quest possible, and the ones we can't do because of class or race, we're going to still discuss those, look them over. So stay a while and listen as we jump in with Glee Console. Glee Console, she will console you. We really kind of just got going. We're at the very, very, very beginning. As you try to start, as you make your way, like landing on the scene here, you're so strapped for cash and goods and everything that it's a little challenging. So one of the things that we do is we stay on top of our fishing on the show, and because of time, I didn't do that on the last episode, but we are going to go ahead and fish up to level 30 right now. So we got a fun adventure coming right now, and we don't even have cooking yet, so we're gonna have to hang on to these fish. We did get our skinning knife. We went and started killing some things. We did a quest or so. But we do have the poison water quest I really want to work on. We just basically have to go out there and run in the wilds until our bags are full. So good, first fish ever on this character. We caught something. Yeah, that's basically what we have. It's unless we find some bags or whatever, because we can make some bags because we're going to go leather working on this character, but it won't be until we make it to Thunder Bluff. There's a leather working quest, I believe, to pick up the you can make Kodo hide bags. It takes light leather, I think, but it takes skin from Kodos. So at that point in time, we'll start to get the thin Kodo leather and make it work. All right, so now we have we're 5 points in, so we've completed level 1 fishing, and now we're going to work on level 2 fishing. That's just how I like to think of it as Oh, my fish got away. It's pretty good luck, though. Alright, we are level 6, which is good because it gives us a little bit of time to get to level 8 before we really need to spend money on our talents. But problem also that you hit as a Tauren, especially one that is going to do, or someone starting in Mulgore, especially one that is going to actively work on all of the professions, is that they really do use all the parts of the animal. So whether it's fishing or the little bit of cloth that we get, like, it's all going to be wrapped up in... we haven't gotten any cloth yet, but they'll all be wrapped up in things that we're going to spend, so... and as of right now, we don't have a lot of really good moves. We have healing that's ranked up. We have, a stone skin totem. We have a stun. But other than that, it's really just bopping for now. Bopping with our staff and throwing an earth shock or lightning bolt. Even lightning bolt is still rank 1. So it's piddly. 15 damage. It's almost not worth the 15 mana that it costs us. Whereas Earth Shock is 18 to 20, but it's twice as much. The only good thing is it's instant and it stuns. So I like to throw it out while we're fighting. I prefer that, actually. Maybe throw 1 or 2 lightning bolts as they come up, and then get in there. Now it's funny. I was playing with my Horde character is. The pilot character that I make these spreadsheets with is also a female Tauren, but she's a druid. And I just did some questing last night. She's getting near the end of Silver Pine Forest, which for me, so she's in the 20s. She's around 21, 22. Oh, I think she's almost 22. And then my human mage is about 25. All right, so we finished. We're level 11, so we're now working on as though we were level 3. But the real conundrum with this is, how do we handle the barons? There are 2 zones that really can give you a lot of problems. How do you handle the barons, and how do you handle Stranglethorn Vale? So the Barrens is a tougher egg to crack as part of this because it happens so early and is tied to dungeons. The Stranglethorn Vale happens much later in the game, so since by the time we get to the Stranglethorn Vale level, our own personal level is not going to be prohibiting us from going to any of the comparable parts to, say, Stranglethorn Vale North. And there are no real dungeons. I think there's Zool something, but I don't even remember if that's a Warcraft 1 or if that's a raid. I think that's a raid maybe you can do there. I don't know. Either way, it's not part of the normal leveling experience in the same way that the multiple dungeons in the Barrens are. So some of the Barrens dungeons are removed, like Razorfen Crawl and Downs are not meant to be tackled in the time that you're really completing the Barrens itself. They're a little bit higher level. I mean, I guess they kind of are, but you're really meant to explore the wider world. So we've already done the first 2 dungeons in the game. All right, we just hit 15, so now we're starting to work as though we were level 4. Ragefire Chasm is the obligatory first dungeon that you do as Horde. And there's 1 dungeon for each that are tied to the capital city, so it's factional. So Ragefire Chasm is the Horde one, and you get it out of the way fast, which gives Horde a little bump in the overall leveling curve, but then Barrens kind of slows everything down and kind of hurts things. In the long run, I find Horde a little bit ahead, though, of Alliance on leveling, if you're doing this method. The fast bite. Deadmines is the second, which we actually did run. I did run that. That's very doable to run on with Horde and Alliance, but it's primarily designed for Alliance. But then the third one right off the bat is Wailing Caverns. Now, Wailing Caverns has no Alliance-specific quests, but very doable, even more so than Deadmines, for Alliance characters, and it does have some neutral quests. And it's a nice enough dungeon that there is some purpose behind the whole thing. Problem is that happens in Barrens, and it is level-wise designed to be tackled around halfway through the Barrens, sort of providing a punctuation mark or a capstone mark if you wanted to stop and move to another zone at that point. Shadowfang Keep is then what comes next, which is the end culminating dungeon of Silverpine Forest. And all of these things, Shadowfang Keep also can be done by Alliance. We will do it. Stockades comes in right about that time too. And we'll cross that bridge. But the reason why Barrens was so hard is because it starts low. It has quests that are as low as level 10. As do Loch Madan. Not technically Darkshore. Darkshore starts at 11. But so does Duskwood. So does Barrens. And so does Silverpine. So they're all kind of comparable, but I like to look at the level cap. That's more important than the level start. Is what's more important is the ceiling. And I don't care as much about the Darkshore, and I have Darkshore down as a ceiling of a 19. We know that's not true. It really has a ceiling of a 28 or something like that if you count that quest line we ended up finishing. All right, so we just got to 20, so we are essentially 4 levels in, and now we're working as though we were level 5, which is good. But we can still slot it and treat it as that way, and everything except for one final quest at the end can be done if you get a little without help. We can solo it, because we will be probably getting around level 25, 26 by the time we get there, so a level 28 quest is not crazy, but the final quest is just very challenging. Now, it's Alliance only, so can our Paladin handle it? Maybe. I mean, Paladins are pretty OP, but it's not going to be easy. Maybe with some bubbling and some, you know, lay on hands, and if we have all of our cooldowns going, we can definitely fight our way to the top of the tower. I've done that. It's no problem. Alright, we hit 25, so now we are fleshed out into as though we had not missed anything, and we are level 6, and so now we would have just come in and start fishing right now. And this keeps you in line with the way the game was kind of developed. If you notice, when you level up with your class skills, you get 5 points each level. But anyway, so the Barrens, I've talked about this, I think, on some of the previous episodes. Well, what do? You don't want to do the dungeons out of order, so you want to do Wailing Caverns before you do Shadowfang Keep. Okay? So that leans me to want to do the Barrens. But the Barrens, if we consider it as a whole, it's doable, but it's going to be a lot more challenging when you start hitting the ceiling of that zone, because it pushes up into quests that are around level 30, 31, 32, somewhere around there. 33, I think, is one. Although it's like a single quest. It's the Baal Modan, or whatever that is, where you have to go and get the chest out of the little dwarven stronghold. So that's not like an elite quest or anything, but it can be challenging. And you want to be as close to the level 33 as possible to do it. Now, the fact that we'd be running 1 to 2 dungeons in here, that's another experience. So, what I came down on was running all of Silverpine all the way up to Shadowfang Keep, then stopping. Not running the Shadowfang Keep dungeon, just let those sit out there. And I think Shadowfang Keep has quests that are around 27, 28. Ooh, had a little sneeze to punctuate our finish. Oh, we caught a 10-pound mud snapper. Oh my gosh. We can sell that bad boy. Alright, so with our 3 copper, we did good. We got a mana potion. That's good. I'll throw that on here for now. Look, there's a food crate. I'm going to take it just so that we can sell it. Looks like there's like nobody here. Got some shiny red apples. Alright, so we need some selling. I have a hard time figuring out which is which. There's the profession. Brave Ironhorn. Alright, so I want to sell these apples. I want to sell this 10-pound mud snapper. Maybe that will give us some moolah.
Greetings.
That's 3 copper. Only 8 copper? We could sell it if we want. So not a lot. We did not gain a lot of money. I can gain another 20-something copper if I really want. We need a silver because we need to be able to learn cooking. We're also going to need leatherworking. Alright, so let's just get out there. Let's get out in the wide world now and do our thing. So look at everything around us. So if we can really just kind of set out, but sharing the land down there to the south with the Pale Mane are good, but we also need all the wolves and Planestriders that we can find. So what we really need to do is do wolves, Planestriders. We can look for swoops as well when we're out there. And I guess we'll just fight our way to get the Pale Mane as well. We don't need to pick up any new quests. I like these sort of windmills that I guess maybe are grinding cornmeal. So anyway, then pause on the Shadowfang. Then I'm gonna go and run Wailing Caverns up to you're doing quests. I mean, go do not Wailing Caverns. Barrens up to the level where you get the top Wailing Caverns quests, which is, I don't know, around 20 ballpark. Then do that dungeon. Then head over and do the same experience with the... Ooh, look, I can skin this Planestrider. That Grey Feather the Druid just killed. Give me your bird. I want it. Alright, so we are now beginning our process of collecting leather. I think I forgot to be resisted. Skin my own right there. I did. What a ding-dong I am. Okay. But we're getting these paws. That's good. Go back and skin that other thing. I got just the scraps. I do think eventually we will learn how to take the scraps in. Now, skinning is, I think, the easiest profession in the game to level up. We will never have to worry. It's easy to level. It's just really the prohibitive part about it is the gold, the paying, because you'll be ready for it so soon that you won't want to spend gold on it. So we'll get there. But look at this. My prairie claws are doing good. Okay. Shoot a couple little lightning bolts out and hit them with an earth shock, and then boom, they're already about halfway dead. So then we'll run the Alliance over, and we'll do any neutral quests that may have opened up and run Wailing Caverns with both. Then I'll resume the Barrens. Failed attempt because I'm still so baby low. Ooh, I stink at this. Okay. Then I will resume Barrens all the way, finishing it out. But at some point, when I get to around level 28 or so, whatever the max level for the Shadowfang, we will pause just to get that further additional boost. And go do Shadowfang Keep, then come back and finish the Barrens. Now, even though Razorfen Down and Razorfen Crawl would be ready then, we're not actually going to run those at that point in time. Oh, there's a swoop. We need that. Because remember, we needed 8 trophy swoop quills. And, yeah, so once we finish the Barrens, then that'll all be good. We'll just ignore the quests for Razorfen Crawl and Downs. Okay, we are all done with the wolves. We have everything we need from them. Oh, I'm just not very good at that. I don't think that you can skin these birds, these swoops. They are a good pet, though, if you're a hunter. They're not very popular, the buzzards, but they are pretty good. They have screech. Okay, we got another. Yeah, you can't skin. We do need these birds, though, so we still have not been having the same kind of luck on those adult plain striders. They are mature. Our stone, what's it called? Rock biter weapon, that's going to be. So, alright, we got the one scale that we need, so that's the part we need for Mazzranache. The only thing we're missing is a cougar, a cougar femur. Not a cougar female. That's like a whole app you have to download. Yeah, we do need their feathers, though. Yeah, or talons. We still need 3 more talons for these guys. But, I mean, everything's been going pretty smoothly, feels like to me. Getting missed with that. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 more talons. Oh, man, I'm just not good at this. Come on, girl. Get better. There we go. I'm level 10 on skinning. So that's also, if you think about it, that's kind of why. That's the equivalent of being like a level 2. I can skin level 2 things with no problem. That's kind of how that goes, too. Now, we don't get gold directly, but you can get some gold from selling these guys things. If they drop grays, like beaks or whatever. And they want to run. See that feather? It just dropped that plucked feather. Oh, come on. Come on. Right? Now I'm working on as being, although I was level 3. Okay, we do need these pale mane. We need tanners, skinners, and poachers. So here's where we can start getting some cloth. And we can start getting... some actual copper will drop from these guys. Okay, we got some jerky and some copper. 2 copper. Whoopity-doo-dah. Okay, here's a poacher. Okay, I'm going to start... See, the poacher there is shooting with an arrow. My mana is also low. So this guy... I was going to say, this guy's going to add on to me. But kind of wait. I'm going to save my mana because... Oh, he's level 8? But I got to save it for healing. Let's drop this down. I need that. Uh-oh. Yikes. Might die. I did. We had our first death. I pulled 3. I really underestimated their level, and now you have witnessed it here. So if I was a hardcore player, I suck. I mean, I guess I would try and, like, be a little more intentional about being safe. But I just dove in there. I wasted my 1 potion. It didn't matter. I just did everything wrong. Everything I do is wrong. We were so close to leveling up to it. Probably 1 more kill. I need 41 XP, so probably 1 more kill I would have leveled up to. And you know, them's the breaks. I should have dropped my stone talon, my stone skin totem. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda healed earlier. All that stuff. Shouldn't have blew all my mana casting lightning bolts. You die and you learn. You know, that's the Warcraft classic experience. Yeah, so after the Barons, it will not be ideal, but it'll get us through probably the biggest leveling challenge we'll have. You also have some toughness because of Stone Talon and Redridge. They have a higher floor, but they also have a higher ceiling. Oh, that was also my Rock Biter, I think, was out. So, what's that guy doing? Just doesn't want to come over. Come on. Come to Papa. This time I'm going to save my mana. I'm just going to fight him over here by this thing. I don't care. I'm going to save it for healing. Come to Papa. And I didn't even need it for healing because I just leveled up. I'm now level 7, which means when we get back to that lake tower thingy, we're gonna have to go fishing. I know, it's been so long since we were fishing. I can't tell if I'm within range because it's popping up down here. There you go, but I wasn't. I mean, you gotta be pretty close. I think we can upgrade that. I think we can get some better totem kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. These turkeys. Alright, so we've got 2 of our poachers done. Remember, we need poachers, skinners, and tanners. We need 10 tanners. That's the... Go ahead and drop a new one over here. Oh, so these guys can cast, so we can actually save... There you go. We'll block their wrath with our wrath. Oh, look, he's already casting it again. What a stinker. Okay, we got a rusty hatchet. Let's kind of look at that. We can't use axes. So never mind. We have 1 space. So... fresh meat. Let's see. Skinner. Alright, so, yeah, we are most likely going to need to... Oh, we got a withered staff. So this is a 3.3 damage staff. That is better than our staff. So it looks not as cool. Let's put the rock biter weapon back on it. Okay, we're already in bad shape here. We can do this, though. We can buff ourselves with that Scroll of Spirit, which will buy us 1 more spot. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. We're still fine on our stone talent. That helps us, too. I mean... Now we're pulling 3. Don't do that to me. Come on, you gotta come closer. They're healing him. What a jerk. Okay, we killed 1. We got another Scroll of Spirit. Are you stinking me? Let's stomp and heal. Okay, so we might. Our mana's running low. Our mana's running low here. We got another one. Oh my gosh, 2 of them. We gotta make a run here. There's a Kodo calf. I was worried about that. Yeah, I don't want to fight 2. Okay, coming in here. This time I'm going to come drop this totem. It looks like maybe only one is fighting me. So it looks like maybe one reset. These stupid poachers, I gotta tell you. But now, there's no... Like, this is now dumb because... we are full of bag space. And look, there we go. So, we have to decide what's the least. I'll toss a tough jerky, pick this up, and it's healed. Now we've got to run. Luckily, the town's not that far. You can see it. But we're kind of out of luck. Now, we have 73 copper. We'll be able to sell some of this stuff, which will help. But we're gonna enter a situation where we're spending. Now, I think leatherworking for 10 copper, that's worth it. We also really want cooking. Actually, cooking's our top priority if we can get that 1 silver, because that'll let us get some of this stuff out of the bag. I think it's 50 copper also to learn the brilliant small fish, which will let us get that out of the bag. So that will help us clear our bag space. Yeah, again, we got to kind of save our best weapon. Our skinning knife does more damage than our freaking mace, so let's just get rid of the mace. I didn't realize that. I forgot you could fight with a skinning knife. We died, so our durability is a little low also right now. Alright, so we're going to go sell. We need to fish while we're here also. Can't forget that. So we're just kind of... we haven't actually completed any quests, but we're making solid progress. We are being hindered by our very, very minimal bag space right now. That's what's hurting us more than anything else. Alright, so this guy can repair.
How may I aid you?
20 of our copper, boom, gone. Alright, so we'll sell this axe. That's pretty good. So these are some good prices. Can't do that. We don't need that. That's actually not that good. Alright, so if you look now, we're up to 2 silver 63. That's fantastic. So now we got to try to find a cooking trade-off. There he is right there.
I can teach you how to cook.
Good. So he taught me apprentice cook. And now we can go to add that to our bar. So we'll add it from there for now. Alright, so what can we make? We can make some... all we can do is... oh, we can make herb-baked egg also. But we can make some charred wolf meat. Good. Okay. So it gets us up to 5. We can now also...
Cooking is a lifelong pursuit, and I see we share the same passion.
we gotta find the... might as well learn the leatherworking. That's just 10...
Skin, bones, a good
10 copper. Might as well take it.
Every scrap
And
of leather
I'll...
can be salvaged.
that won't
Perhaps to
hurt us.
reinforce
That's
an
good. That's
ally's
probably
armor.
our...
Thus, each of us is strong alone, but together we become invincible.
So we learned a big chunk. We need those spices.
Be careful.
Who's the trade person? Her, with the little hammer.
I have
Okay,
just the things.
so we picked up some spices that will allow us to cook our herb-baked egg. And I'm just going to sell that. We don't really have the bag space to worry about that kind of stuff right now.
I've been expecting.
So we'll sell the egg that we cooked. We're going to sell the charred wolf meat that we cooked. These spices, I guess we're going to keep them for now. Okay, so we need to do first aid. Is there a first aid person in here? There's general goods. First aid's in the inn. And then we also need... so we have skinning. We have leatherworking. We can actually work on some of our leatherworking right now. So we can absolutely level up. Get this light leather. That'll get that out of our bag. Cool. And then we can build some light armor kits to really improve our armor. This will help us as well. Let's go... we have the space. We can go do our fishing. There's just a bunch that we can do. Bam, bam, bam. Just going out and getting that couple silver really helps us change the game a little bit right now. Even though we have all this stuff we're working on. Which will just help us with the cooking. We're going to buy the brilliant small fish. Now, we're not going to be able to afford the longjaw mud snapper yet. That's going to cost us, I think, around 4 silver. But we had one little run there, and before we really get into buying that, we probably are going to need to buy our next level. Because we're going to drop another silver right now. You can see all my little horde character. No. Not all those people are actually on this server, so it's just everybody on the server cluster, I guess. But where is... my question is, that's one cool thing that it does. That LVUI does is it shows you. Yeah, we need to get to 35. But it's showing Karen. Momkin is my character that I'm doing the thing with. Muln is on this server. They're showing Talanji also. And Karen is the one I do with my wife. That's my horde. So what I'm wondering is, where's Varrock and where's Farinel? That's what's weird. I wonder why those two aren't showing, because they're on the same server as Muln. And man, my fun size character has like no. That's my alliance. That's like level 40. He's got 66 copper. This is weird. Alright, so we just did it. We hit our 35. We're good on fishing. So now let's go buy from the fishing guy. Let's go buy that brilliant small fish, which will help us. That'll really boost our fishing up, because we've got 23. We're getting a lot better luck on this account for that. That's really going to help us with our cooking. Okay, so again, yeah, 4 silver for that longjaw mud snapper. And now we can do 23 points from brilliant small fish. So this really blasts us up. We're going to be able to go talk to the cook again. You need 50, so I'm not really that worried about spending the 4 silver on the longjaw mud snapper yet. Man, and just like that, we're halfway through the episode and we haven't even completed a single quest. So this is a real, like, setting up our foundation for the future with this character. We're laying a lot of groundwork right now. We did level up. We did get our first death. Yikes. Just playing fast and loose with our digital lives. So, oh, you know, by the way, it's Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. I'm squeezing in this video before I made an Easter basket this morning. My wife is big on that, making the Easter baskets, even though my son is 13, he still gets an Easter basket. I mean, I'm pretty sure we made our big kids Easter baskets last year, and they're in their 20s, so... we did that. I'm gonna sell those too. I don't need to keep them. Alright, so we don't get a lot of money. You get almost nothing for selling those things. We can work on our leather, working a pinch more too. We can make these light armor kits. They're great to have. We can sell them if we want, but they're just good to have. Adding 8 points of... Essentially, you can add 8 points of armor to 4 things. So, by being able to build them, you can increase your armor by 32 points, which is not nothing. Our overall armor is 159, so it's basically a 20% increase in armor.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
Alright, so let's do that. Train me. So now I can also make first aid, make bandages. We won't use them, but it does give us a way to dump this cloth. Okay, just something that we will also do. Alright, so we used a couple bandages up, and back in the area over here. We are down to 56 copper, so it is shrinking. I think there's a Kodo...
Traveler.
Yeah, rested Kodo meat. We gotta whenever we can, we have to buy that also. But that's 2 silver. That requires 35 cooking. So that will be before we do the long jaw mud snapper. Can we learn anything from the cook? We can learn spice wolf meat. Okay. And now let's build our couple leather kits. We're running out of money. We've basically tapped out. Alright, can we learn anything new?
We live and die, and the land
We will
remains
at
eternal,
15 be
unmoved
able
by
to
our
learn
masters.
more. So for now, it's just
Land
build
cannot
up those
belong to
leather
us
armor
eventually.
kits.
Instead, we belong to it. Therefore, we protect the land, for without it, we cannot hope to survive.
Alright, so we haven't gotten everything that we want, but we've gotten everything that we can basically use for now, so that's good. And with class leveling up coming, it's worth, you know, thinking about. Alright, so we did that. You can do hands, legs, feet, and chest. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. No heads. So we are just modifying our armor, and that's all good. Putting 8 on each, so we just gained a 32 increased armor. Pretty solid, but we can't really build anything else. Well, we can build some of these, and I really actually should have looked into doing it, because this is actually an increase in a lot of our stuff. That was kind of ding-dongy of me. I should have built the stuff that is actually good for me. So we're going back out. We got to go back out and kill these. We do still need Plain Strider, which we can get leather from. Okay, let's do this. We do need money. Yeah, so I should have built myself, rather than just building all those armor kits, I should have started this. So what do we have here? That's an 8 armor. We don't even have a cloak. So I should have built that. That's 2 leather. The bracers are 21. That's a 6-point increase. The boots are 31. That's a 15-point increase. The vest itself is 45. That's a 33-point increase. I at least should have built 1 more of those. So to build that whole suite, what kind of leather do we need here? Well, I think it was 2 for all of them, except 3 for the chest. So that's 6, 9. So that's 9. We need 9 pieces of leather. So I say that's probably something we should do. Alright, let's go continue to kill these guys. I mistimed that. It's okay. We're stronger now. These guys are just going to be giving us the just for the quest. Like we're not getting anything important off of them. 7 copper here, 7 copper there. So we're fighting Tanners. I think this is a slightly different camp than the one we were at before. Okay, I do like that I can counter their wrath with my wrath. My wrath defeats your wrath. Okay, we have these Tanners. Again, I'm just gonna run up on these guys. Just hit him with a Oh, mine's an Earth Shock. Okay, so Wrath is like that's a Druid move. So that's interesting that they're basically casting that. Look, that's Snagglespar. He's a rare. Ooh. We're pulling him. Okay. So I want to fight that guy. He's a level 9 rare. Why would I not want to fight this guy? Yeah, why would I not? Okay, we didn't pull him. That's good. Okay, so it's got to be a matter of... I think I can maybe pull that guy. Okay, got a water. Let's see if I come over to this side. Can I pull him? Yeah, that was ooh, kind of patted away. Oh. Alright, so we're fighting both here. so we still have that. They're hitting me pretty good. Come on, bro. Alright, so this guy is hitting me pretty good. I don't know what to do. I have no healing. Maybe I can live? Barely. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I gotta slow him down. I can't afford to two-man him. See, he got bound up a little bit there. Okay, so he's gonna go reset, which is good. So, I don't know what kind of time I have going on this. Oh, I dropped that, so that's a whole separate thing. Alright, so let's just get this going. And this time, I am going after this dude for show. I mean, we can put this on me also. Why not? Now that I died, I lost it. Alright, so let's hit this guy. Oh, I've got 47 seconds till my rock spur is taken off. Okay, so we gotta hit him with the... I gotta hit myself with the constant heals. Okay, now I can't be... I gotta be smart. Yeah! I beat me. Alright, so I got a 7 cape. I finally got a cape. It's not quite as good as the one that we saw. And then this guy. Ooh, let me put that. Come on, buddy. Oh, look, there's a guy right there that I... Oh, yeah, I shot him with the lightning. I'm gonna interrupt him. I'm setting it up. Yeah, you can't do it. Alright, cool. I'm gonna loot this and I'm gonna go back and get that chest, too. Maybe we'll get something good out of a battered chest. Probably not. Alright, so what do we need? We haven't maxed the killing out on anything yet. We've got another cloak there. That's a level 5 patchwork cloak. But look at that, we got 2 healing potions. Okay, so there's another tanner right there. I mean, that whole stone skin totem is it's not that bad. Nice little defensive bump. 7 copper. I don't think we had anybody that was less than 2 away, so I do think... Look at that, a brightly colored egg. Oh, because it's Easter. So they're going to be doing the little Easter events. I'm going to pick it up just to find out what's in it. But because today's Easter, I forgot. What's in the brightly colored egg? A lollipop. Cool. So maybe I could sell it. And there was a little bit of copper, I think, in there. Yeah. Alright, so this will be the last one of these that we need to kill. These skinners. We still need 2 tanners and 2 poachers. We just got some patchwork shoes. That's not better than we have. Okay, we don't need any more skinners. We need 2 tanners, 2 poachers. 2 tanners. There's a tanner right there. What's this? That's a skinner. I don't need that guy. Get off me, bro. So I'm trying to get him to... Oh, there we go. Oh, they're shooting my little totem. Kind of funny. But they... Oh, now he's running. Okay, I'm gonna run now. Alright, so it doesn't upload it yet because for some reason Questy doesn't upload till you're out of combat, but I have I need 1 tanner and 2 poachers now. So yeah, we got some candy. That's probably my body. It's a skinner. We need that. Here's these poachers. These guys are annoying. There's another tanner. Okay. I am going to come drop the totem. We need to be able to fight these poachers.
It's too far away.
There's 2 of them right there. pulling, I don't know if we're pulling 2, 3, I really don't know what's going on here. I think I've weakened this one enough that I can... These guys are definitely the strongest of the little bunch. Okay, we got one. And I just got another worn hide cloak. That is a level 9 armor. That's better than what I can make. So, there we go. We did it. So now what we need is our Plane Strider. So now let's go out. That's another quest that we will actually be able to complete. And let's try to get some leather from them. Because I would like that other gear. And there's a swoop. We need those too. But now I don't think... I don't know that cloak is going to be one that we need anymore. So that's something to consider. Got the quill, so we only need 4. Oh, here, we do need these femurs from these guys. That's actually good, because that will help us grind out. I did refresh it. I hate that. For whatever reason, LVI, I need to update it. It says it's out of date. That might be part of it, but... doesn't reflect the actual new buff. When if you replace a buff about to expire with an old buff, it's not showing it. Yeah, that's 1. Remember, we needed potentially 9, but I might really only need 7. So I need 6 to 8 more. Whew. I don't know what's making me want to sneeze today. I didn't get what we needed. Got a scrap, so didn't. I got part of a leather because it takes 3 scraps to make 1 more. We're at 13, so we're basically good at skinning level 3s. That's not very good. We're still not even out of the, like, what you can kill in the starting.
Inventory is full.
My inventory's full? Are you kidding me? Guess I'm gonna eat my lollipop. I'm gonna eat it up. Alright, which is... I don't want to go in yet because oh, we can throw away these mild spices too. That's fine. They were not worth anything. Can't sell them. They don't cost very much. So now I got another piece of a leather. So I have... basically 2 out of 3 pieces for a leather. This little cougar has like a little mane like a lion. That's a boy. That's a boy kid. Oh, he's punching me. Alright, he didn't... Oh, I don't even know why I killed that one. I forgot. We just got that. Alright, so that was a 3rd scrap, which does put me as though I had a 2nd... where are we at? We're kind of a little bit... What's over here? Oh, that's Wind Fury. I'm not going over there yet. But yeah, that puts me as though I had a 2nd. So I can build 1 replacement piece of gear. There's a Plane Strider. That's an Elder, not an Adult. We only need 1 more. So these guys are a little stronger. We're kind of getting over in the side kind of region here. Level 9s, whereas I'm only level 7. So I am wandering a little far outside of my comfort zone. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the last thing. Now I gotta find a Prairie Stalker, an extra one. That's okay. Because maybe between one of them, I'll get another leather, and I'll be able to build that next piece of gear. I don't even know why I did that. Honestly, just sticking with the stone weapon would have been better. Okay, got nothing. There we go, got that leather. And then got another scrap. So the scrap's kind of useless. What's this showing me? Oh, the trophy, the swoop. Alright, so back to the old... Back to the old town. And we will... What can I build here? We can build a light leather. That gets me to 10. There's a swoop right there. Perfect. Perfecten Schlagen. Alright, so now my leather cloak. Well, I'm not going to... First of all, now the leather cloak is a 9. So I'm glad that I didn't build that because No. What's an 8? I have it. I thought I found a better one. Yeah, this one's a 9.
I can't carry anymore.
So, we gotta get rid of something. I guess we'll get rid of this leg meat. I don't know what to get rid of. I want the small leg, even though I just threw out the... Yikes. Oh. The egg will help me level up. Just don't know what I want to get rid of. Alright. I guess... really need more. Whatever, I'm going to leave it behind. We got the important part. We need some more bags. Stat. So I guess I will be upgrading the chest armor. That will be nice. And yeah, we'll turn in. We might get some money. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. We might get some money out of turning in these quests because we have 3 we're turning in. We're turning in Poison Water, Sharing the Land, and Mazzranache. And that's good. Still haven't completed the swoop hunting. That kind of happens as we go. They might get us some more things too. Water of the Seers, huh? Right of Vision. Oh. It wants us to do that again. Okay, I guess we have to go do it, or it's gonna be turds to us. So I guess if you don't go within a certain time limit, you can't go turn it in.
What brings you here?
Do you have the paws and talons, Glee Console?
You have done well, adventurer. I will take these and bind their power into a totem of cleansing. I have crafted the totem to cleanse the Winterhoof water well. Now, you must take it to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. You will find it to the southeast, guarded by foul goblins. This will not be an easy task, but you must do it if we are ever to use its waters again. Fortune to you, adventurer.
Thank you. Alright. So, that's cool.
Well met. Adventurer, it is good you have
Don't need those, we don't shoot.
Seriously. Respect of the land and its creatures is important. Death and life are a circle, a necessity. One cannot exist without the other. Take time to ponder this and do well to never forget.
So he doesn't give us another step. He was just like, that's good. You killed those Quillboar. That's cool. That's what we need. He gave us a little silver, but he gave us those flash pellets, which are bullets that we won't use because we can't use a gun ever. So we'll be selling that right off.
Greetings, traveler.
My fever grows worse, and I find my mind drifting into delirious nightmares. I should have known that I wouldn't be able to handle a beast my grandfather was unable to defeat. Do you have the ingredients for the remedy? I fear if I do not clean the infection soon, it will be the death of me.
Thank you, adventurer. Using the
Nice.
items you brought me, I'll be able to create the remedy I need to stop the spread of the infection and eventually cure it completely. I owe you my life in thanks, but I'll never forget that screeching call when Mazzranache came upon me. The blaze of color as its beak descended. Be wary on your travels.
Alright, so I just gained an upgrade to my bracers of 23, and now if I look at that, that's better than what I can make also. So that's good. So we're getting So now I'm feeling like, do we really need to make all of these upgrades? Do I want to waste my leather on that when we can still build leather patches right now? Because that's 2 out of the 4 that we could have
How may I
upgraded.
aid you?
That it would have been a mistake had we done that. So let's sell this great stuff. I can't use daggers yet, but I do think that is one that I can mention. 3 silver for that. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and build these bandages off as well. That'll give us a nice chunk. If you remember from the other, we can't really do anything with it until we get to 40, but that's none's too shabby. None's too shabby at all. So at some point, also our DPS is probably going to matter a little bit less, and our stats will start to go up in terms of what we pick. Right, can sell that too. Alright, so that's decent, and we're up to over 7 silver. That is great shape. Not going to buy those recipes quite yet. Can we cook? Can we cook anything? Could have cooked that one herb-baked egg, but that's about it. That's good for that.
I have just the thing for you.
Oh, just doing our leatherworking.
Be careful.
Alright, so let's do our leatherworking then. Fine. Let's at least build this, I guess, until... Because we'll build a stockpile, and with 1 leather, it's better to worry about that. Like, that will be a nice... Now I've changed my mind, and we're going to not worry about the couple points of armor here and there, because chances are we're going to upgrade over that soon. And it will be nice to be able to add these 8 points for the foreseeable future. Alrighty, so what do we still got here? We do still need to go up there. We still need to trophy hunting. I guess let's... Oh, the Winterhoof water well? Alright, that's a good one. Because we can... That's a quick one. And we might find another swoop or two. Because really, the swoop hunting is probably the easiest. We should really kind of be trying to look out for that. So we'll go down for the oh, we should turn those in too. What did we finish? We completed sharing the land. We completed Mazzranache, and we completed poison water. So let's actually go to the spreadsheet, and we'll do that. So we completed Mazzranache. We completed poison water. We are Tauren. It was fine. We completed sharing the land. And then we just picked up, what was it called? Winterhoof cleansing. So then we're going to get that one from this other side. Winterhoof cleansing. So we did sharing the land, poison water, and Mazzranache. And then we picked up another Tauren only quest. Got to be Tauren to get it. There's a pitch. Alright, so keeping that clean, and off we go to cleanse this. This will give us a little more silver. And then maybe we'll hunt for swoops, because we are starting to get... We're pretty much out of time, but I'm going to run probably a couple minutes over just because it took us a little bit of time today to get where we wanted to be. And I like it. I like this. I like playing with you guys, but we do need some swoops. So we got to make our way in. Look, there's an ogre. I could use that stone. Oh, there's a swoop. I got to go like right off the bat. Look at that. Can't be messing around. Okay, so that gave us some cloth. Look at that. Here's swoopy, swoopy, swoopy. Daddy needs a swoop. Actually, I need 3. Ow, I forgot they did that. You little so-and-so. Alright, so we need 2 more swoops and we'll be in good shape. Let's kill this guy too. Really should have. Yeah, the stone skin totem. Not even going to use the earth shock. My mana's getting a little bit low. bring this guy over here, so he's within range. Her spirit's pretty good with that bonus to spirit right there. I guess it's only 3 points, but I feel like my mana comes back pretty fast. I think these guys run. Don't want to risk it. That's only 5 armor, so that's not really anything special, but we can... We are cleansing with that weird face. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a guy from WoW that I don't know about, or if that's a guy who makes LVUI. I don't know what that guy's face is, but it's definitely weird. Alright, we need 2 more. We cleanse that totem. They kind of appear sort of everywhere, so we just gotta find 2 more swoop, and that will be probably where we wrap. We'll go turn this in. That will level us up. We'll first and foremost spend our silver... getting our level 8 powers, so we're getting so close to talents. And remember, there's nothing... We won't fish on this one, but we will start the next episode by doing a little fishing, just to get us up to 8. There's more of those guys. I wish we had Ghost Wolf form. There's a Kodo. So, now I kind of want to kill this Kodo, because if we can kill Kodo when we see them, that's going to help us on the collecting of that thin Kodo leather. I don't remember how many you need to build one, but it's something that we are going to need to do, and it will help us with our bag problems. So kill Kodo, and we're going to get that Kodo meat recipe very soon. As soon as we get to 35 cooking, which we're very close to already, and we're going to fish. So okay, we did not get it from killing it, or from skinning it. So we're kind of at the extreme end of where the swoops will appear from time to time, although I think they just kind of pockmark the map. Questy does, because I really think they just about appear everywhere. This is also the exit to Mulgore if you wanted to end up leaving. And this is where the things are kind of at their hardest, where they're, you know, level 8, 9, maybe some 10s. So there are the chance of swoops spawning as far over as... Oh, there's one. There we go. So this is not... I think the ones we were fighting before were wiry swoops. These are a little tougher. Well, 8s, but it's still fine. They hit me, knocked me down. Why wouldn't they do that to me? Okay. Prairie Stalker. Yeah, so the mobs are a little bit tougher over here. Alright, now we just need 1 more swoop, and then we've went about our business and found everything we need to find. Wish we could skin the swoops. I guess they just don't have enough skin on them. No skinning those vultures. Deep fried. Look, there's nothing that comes out of those, but look, those are Galak Centaur Outrunners. They're actually kind of showing that the Centaur are even really encroaching on the... There's a Talon swoop, the toughest kind. Oh my gosh, I just pulled 2 of these guys. Oops. At once. Let's go ahead and stun. Don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so now I'm like out of... Man, yikes, I don't have this. Use that potion. I don't know that I can do it. Like, I can't even beat one of them. These are 2 level 10s, that's why. Gotta run. This was a terrible idea. Which stinks because that one is like very close to... He's reset too. I could have probably handled the 1, but not 2. But the thing is, I don't even need to fight 1. Like, I don't even want to fight 1. But yeah, me being level 7, they are being level 10. And I'm trying to split split the aggro just like it was a regular. You know, you just kind of get into a headspace of playing one way and you forget how frail you are at the beginning of the game. So this level 9 guy, I still want to fight him.
I'm out of range.
Seemed like it was moving kind of slow. Alright, so this is a level 9, couple levels above me. Okay. Mana is out. I want to save it in case I need to heal. It's going to be touch and go. I'm going to go ahead and heal right now. Ow. Hit it with another insta-cast. That little jerk. Alright, so I'm gonna run now. We can actually hearth, but we're not that far. So this is a little bit out on the extreme end for us. It's not the hardest because up here there are some tough mobs as well. But it's a pretty tough zone. We do need to do the stupid Waters of the Seers, which will also take us to those other couple quests. That's where we'll go next time. But we've got to re-establish the Seers. You know what? Why not? It's our hearth will be reset anyway next time, so let's go turn these in. The Winterhoof cleansing and swoop hunting. So let's go ahead and just add that. We did the Winterhoof cleansing, and then now we also finished off swoop hunting because that's a thing. Okay, we did take a couple punches there, but we didn't die. We only died that one time when I was dumb and pulled 3 nulls. But I did almost die a couple times. So I had to use some of those potions I found in that chest.
News of your deed reached me moments ago. Already the beasts near the well drink from it eagerly. You have done a great thing for the land, adventurer. And you have done a great thing for the Tauren people. Create the Thunderhorn cleansing totem. You must gather the claws of the predators of the Mulgore plains, hunt prairie stalkers for their stalker claws, and flatland cougars for their cougar claws. Then return to me. You will find the prairie stalkers and flatland cougars to the east and west.
I'm a hot mess. Got this. Oh look, I just noticed that was like a Kodo, like a full-on Kodo hanging out. Alright, so let's stretch this a bit, and then we just picked up Thunderhorn cleansing. So what did we finish? We finished Winterhoof, we finished Swoop Hunting. And now we need Thunderhorn Totem, right? Yeah. So Thunderhorn Totem is our next one. Again, this whole quest line, I guess, is Tauren only. Okay. And let's also go inside here where we can do the Swoop Hunting piece from the Hunter guy.
Well met.
Have you found the swoops? Likanso, do you have their quills?
I know that gathering these quills was not an easy task, adventurer. In doing this, you prove that you are an adventurer of merit. It is good to have you at Bloodhoof Village.
Thanks. Alright, so we just did Swoop Hunting, and that is not any, like... Oh, no. We already put that. But I do... Do we need to click it off over here? No, we didn't. Alright, so that's fine. He gave us just a couple more silver. I'm cool with that. Let's look at our Shaman Trainer.
The spirits
10. He's... That little thing will be coming to me soon. Alright, so we can upgrade our Earth Shock, which will do in the 30s damage now. So pretty good. 1.5 times where we were at. I'll take it. Considering I love to throw that move out right now, it's pretty nice. But it's not very... It's very mana intensive. We finally get to upgrade Lightning Bolt, which is close to doubling it, so that's good. It makes Lightning Bolt more viable instead of just a pulling tool. We've added our third Stoneclaw Totem. Okay, so this is a little different. It has 50 health as opposed to the 5 health that normal ones have. And it's basically a target dummy. Taunts people to attack it. So we will learn it. It is a stone totem. But it's sort of like if you don't want to run, it taunts for 15 seconds. So
The spirits
pretty
have
solid.
guided
Although
you to me.
50 life is
How may I
not
be
that
of service?
much is the problem. We don't have a fire totem, and we can't get one until 10. So elemental combat's gone. We can learn lightning shield. This is a fantastic one. That's pretty much
Walk with the earth, mother.
like one of the main ones that we'll do. This is the best way for us to actually do damage. So it's kind of tough about like where I want to put it. We sort of kind of need to always have it going, but we can put it over there, I guess, for now. But you really need to always have it on. It's the best way for you to do
Spirits have guided
damage.
you to me. How may I be of service?
And then ranking up Rockbiter is really good too. Attack power by 58 from 49. So a small buff
May
on
the eternal
Rockbiter
sun
weapon, which is good because
shine
those
upon
are the
you.
two main sources of damage that we
Spirits
have.
guided you to me. How may I be of service?
Can't complain there. And then any healing? Nope, we don't get any healing or mail. So
Ancestors.
that's good. Our damage. This was all about the damage, which we were sorely lacking. We did gain a taunt, so one more kind of get out of jail free. We upgraded our two main attack spells, our main buff, and we added what will become our main offensive buff. So that's pretty freaking useful. We gained some other some other quests to come around here. The Right of the Vision, the Sunderhawking Claws, kind of working our way up to there. That's really where we need to go next. The Ravaged Caravan, I'm not as worried about. What can we do? We don't have really any leather, so there's nothing to do there. We can sell some of this stuff, but yeah, that's about it. We can make some of these bandages real quick, but yeah, we don't have enough to really do anything. Like I said, we've got a fish, but we'll do that next time. Fish and cook would be nice, but we can add one more. Because we should be at 40 now, but we did get all our skills, and we're still at 5 silver. So we are all of a sudden in good shape, just like that. It just took us one episode,
Special.
and we've turned it all around. Look at these things we can sell. We can cook that. I'll worry about cooking that next time. All right, so we have another episode in the pipe, 5x5, and I thank you, everyone, as always, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.